Okay, this video is to demonstrate how to remove a hard drive from ETC server. You're going to need two, possibly three tools. One, a needle nose pliers. Two, small flat tip screwdriver. And thirdly, possibly a pocket knife or utility knife. So we're going to start by opening up the front door, and you'll see the hard drive holder exposed here. Use your small little screwdriver and just press lightly on the side and the door will pop open. Next, you see the hard drive that's in here. Going to use the needle nose pliers. Just slide it in under the lip here and pull it out until you can reach it with your fingers. Once you can reach it with the fingers, pull the hard drive the rest of the way out. There may be a little bit of tension due to the cables, the way that they're wound inside. Just go ahead, keep pulling. Most likely what you'll see is there will be a couple little dabs of hot glue, and this is where the utility knife or pocket knife will come in handy. You may need to cut these little beads of glue so that you can remove the connector. But first you can try just simply removing the hard drive from the connector by pulling firmly on it, and it should separate. Once you have it apart, you'll take the new hard drive that has been provided you from the customer and plug it back in and insert it back into the drive holder. Now you may get a little bit of resistance when you're pushing it in, but that's fine. Just go ahead and push it in until it stops. And then you can close the door and start her up. So this is a add-on to the previous video. In the event that you are unable to remove the hard drive as described in the previous video, there's an alternative method. This will involve you most likely having to take the server off of the shelf where it's currently installed. You'll have to take the top cover off, and that is done by means of three screws. Two of them you will need a screwdriver for, one on each side, here and here, and then in the back of the server there's a knurl knob that you'll have to loosen, and then the cover slides right off. Next thing you can do is, using a number 2 Phillips screwdriver, is you're going to take these screws out which hold the drive bay or the drive holder in it, and then you can remove the whole assembly, and now you'll have free access to the hard drive and the cables. And then again, pop this open. You can do this one of two ways. You can pull the cable from the back and then slide the hard drive out, and then slide the new hard drive in, reconnect the cable. Oops. Close the door to help you. Reconnect the cable. Make sure that the connection is seated all the way. And then insert the drive bay back into position. Reinsert the screws which hold the drive bay in place. And then just do a quick check to make sure that the cables that you were working with are still connected. And then place the cover back on. Putting your screws in, and then sliding the server back into place, and then turning on the server once all the connections have been made.